everyone, and welcome to AFTERBUZZ TV. We have a very exciting episode for you because this is the final episode of Bad Girls Club Season 16.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Fuck you if you don't like Christmas.
What type of Christmas song is this?
Fuck you if you don't like Christmas.
Can I do that? I was like, wait.
I was like, wait, did I hear the right thing?
Thank you, James. Okay, so before we came on, I was like, James, just pick any song. Like, just pick, like, any, you know, any Christmas song. And that's the song you choose?
I think it's fitting for this show.
Okay, all right. I can get that. I can get behind that. So, guys, this is the final episode of Season 16 of the Bad Girls Club. And on this panel, I have the lovely Camilla.
Yay.
Camilla, how do they find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at @TheRealCamillaP, Twitter, I am Camilla P, and Snapchat, @TheRealCamillaP.
Okay. And Miss Kayla, how do they find you?
You can find me at BadGirlKC. That's going to be Snapchat. That's also going to be my Twitter. And then if you want to look me up on Instagram, it's going to be backed by popular demand. And that's with 2 Ks.
Yay! You can find me everywhere at Kristen Kelly TV. I'm going to put a comment below so you can go to my channel. I actually just did a makeup tutorial that came out, I think yesterday, and I have 2 Bad Girl Club related videos coming out, but I have filmed them already, but I didn't have time. I was like doing a short film and I couldn't put them on. So subscribe so you can get that tea. Yeah. Oh, and then my Snapchat is Miss Chris Kelly, if you want to find me there. All right, so this is, I know, such like, I'm so like plugging myself. Oh, and guys, I made a blog.
Oh, no, I was talking about, I was free advertising, so I turned it around.
Okay, this is from Disneyland.
It's super cute.
It's cute.
So it does that, and then it does nothing. And then it can be like blinking.
Oh.
And then it can be like really blinking.
I have a shot glass at home like that, actually.
That's cute.
Of course you would, this bitch. Thank you. Dude, Disneyland. And if you have an annual pass, you get a discount.
I will be getting one for Dylan.
You need
for
to.
Sure.
You definitely need to. Little kids are free. And I think it's under 3 years old are free. So you just
Well,
have to
then
get
I
one
get
for
it.
you. And then,
Right.
All right. So we are going to do some call-ins, but they're not going to be till the end of the show. So the phone number for that is 424-256-1729. Once again, 242-256-1729, end of the show. All right, so they start off with Kayla and Tabitha come out on stage, and just a fight erupts immediately. Winter runs in, and Candy, and they just start fighting. So pretty much just Winter beelined for Candy. Candy and her just went at it. I thought it was kind of a fair fight. I didn't think there was jumping. I didn't think it was anything crazy. It was just, you know, they didn't like what each other were saying on social media. They handled it, and that was kind of it. I didn't really think it was anything like much. I did feel kind of bad that, you know, that Kayla, that Winter's dress got messed up, but it already kind of looked like how it was before. But I felt bad. But when she came out, she was additionally cute. So
I feel like she should have came out in the second outfit for the first go round, and then, you know, switched it off, because the first outfit was so bomb. Like, I really liked it. It looked cute, but I mean, clearly it probably was nothing on under that. Like, it was just all, you know.
You could see her underwear. You could see like her thong or something when she was like walking by.
Oh, she got it going on, because I didn't think you could wear any underwear with that type of dress. I was like, girl.
You can, but just the right. I think
right
that,
manties.
Yeah,
Right.
she was definitely. But yeah, you're right, because she did like run in and immediately start a fight. It's like, I mean, she even asked like, "Hey, if I start a fight, can I, like, you know, come back out?" So she probably knew she was gonna fight. Maybe she just wanted to come out looking cute. I don't know.
Good, like,
Yeah, come out cute, step in, you know.
Which, it was a cute dress, but I didn't think it was anything like spectacular, because to me Winter is so like refined, and I feel like she has a really good sense of like style and what's in right now. I feel like the dress was kind of like,
Yeah, I wanted to see, that's what I said last time. I wanted to see more from her, because I think she can dress. So I was a little disappointed in her dress, but I mean, it was a cute dress.
It was pretty.
But I wanted to see her boom, like, you know, like how Tabitha came.
Yes, like Tabitha
exactly.
looked like she
I
was
thought,
wearing a gown. I loved that. So then Winter said, so they like take Winter backstage, and then she said to Erica that she needs to, like, somebody needs to cut me a check. You need to cut me a check if you want me to at you on anything on social media. Pretty much saying that Candy is like was using a fight with her to get attention on social media, which I think is true. So Winter said that she acts bougie because that's like how she wants to act bougie because that's how she wants to be seen, which I feel like in our day and age, and this being the social media season, I think that that's so true because, you do kind of have to act bougie nowadays in order to, in order to, get fans or in order to get likes. And I just think that she's a product of her environment, as is mostly all millennials and all centennials.
Right.
So. It's a lot. Like, I just want to wake up some days and just, not put on a face.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and not feel like we have to live up to certain standards because of the social media guidelines.
I mean, you have to.
It is pretty hard, and I think it's even harder for the younger generation, younger than us. Because, I mean, we came up in it, but we weren't like they are in it, So, yeah.
They're addicted.
It's hard.
I follow so many different people on YouTube that are so young, and they literally go to school, they film YouTube videos. They're like so just unbelievably mature because they're making money. They're like, they're doing that at a young age. It's just the times we live in. I don't know.
Yeah.
So Winter, Tabitha, and Ryan, they come back out because they all went behind stage when the whole fight happened. And then Tabitha says that she went after Kaylee because she wanted to get a replacement, and that she is embarrassed pretty much that she did it because she's up here and Kaylee's down here and she shouldn't have lowered herself, which that argument in itself started an argument because then everybody was like, oh my, like you can't say, you think you're better than everybody, you think you're up here, you think she's down there, so you need to, like blah blah blah. Tanisha starts fighting, everybody starts getting in this whole thing about it, and Tabitha said she is working on herself because she does want to better herself. But Ryan, and this is like where everybody might have like a different of opinion. So Ryan said to Tanisha and to everybody, well, she's allowed to have an opinion. If she thinks that she's up here and she thinks that Kaylee's down here, that is her opinion, and she's able to say her opinion. Everybody lost their mind at this. Like, Cabrina, Candy, Tanisha, everybody was like, Stephanie, like, you can't act like that. You can't talk about people like that. You can't, say that you're better and they're worse. And my opinion is, this is America.
Yes, you can have your own opinion.
She's an American citizen.
Want. So that's how
freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech. We fought
we
fought very hard so that as American citizens we can say, and especially as women, woman, woman, but more so because she's a woman of color. She's mixed. Like she's not like this for a woman of color. A woman in general to speak her mind freely on television is amazing. So how is it that we're saying, oh, you can't have that opinion? She can have her opinion. Maybe it's not the most politically correct opinion, but it's her opinion, and you can't take that away from her. So I kind of understood what Ryan was saying. However, Ryan was not, because everyone's screaming, Ryan like Ryan really couldn't, Ryan was like, but she really was trying to talk. And I think she stood up and kind of got close to Tanisha, but then Tanisha freaked out. But I feel like she was doing it because you couldn't hear anyone. We've all been on that stage. We get how like it's loud, it's crazy, everyone's screaming, and everybody wants their their like 2 minutes of fame. So then Tanisha and Ryan, they start getting into it, and they start doing this thing where they were like, dab. What does that mean?
Dab. It's like a dance, and like everybody does it now.
I mean, dabbing for me means something completely different, but we
can't talk about that here.
Yes, we can.
It generates from something else.
No, we can't. No.
So they start talking about so Tanisha and her both start going dab, dab, dab. And then Tanisha says, like, nobody is better than anybody, pretty much just saying that Ryan and Tabitha are not allowed to have an opinion, which Ryan was really just sticking up for the Fifth Amendment, I felt like, in this circumstance, because Ryan she didn't really have anything to do it. Oh, somebody said, Kristen, you sound dumb as fuck.
Oh.
Well, hey, fuck you. Hey, dab.
Today, dab on Kristen. Where she get the stiff dab, she said...
So Tanisha said that she feels threatened by Ryan. So Ryan has to get off stage, which I thought was so weird, is that they really were like, you need to leave. She goes backstage, and they were like, you need to leave. Like, Steve was like, you have to pack your stuff. You're done. You're done with the reunion.
When Steve comes out, he's serious. He's like, pack your stuff. Let's go.
I mean, but I think they were being extra.
I think they're being so extra. And then it was weird because, okay, so they both missed this part, but security, okay, so Ryan comes up to Tanisha, and Ryan is like, well, I'm standing up, and then Tanisha starts, like, you know, kind of, but very, like, meekish, like, you know, be like, oh, you know, you're standing up, you're being very aggressive. And security comes and takes Ryan. The second that security took Ryan, Tanisha's screaming on her feet,
Does
like,
everything.
this is the show, blah, 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 you know, like, just so over.
So would you say you feel like she was a little intimidated?
I think that Tanisha was a little intimidated, but at the same time, you know that she can't lose her cool because she could lose her job.
Because she has a bigger
Tanisha
check
probably wants to
getting
snap
cut.
on bitches all day long,
of
but
course,
she can't
but
because
Yeah.
not in that position. Yeah.
she's funny.
So Ryan has to pack. She has to leave. We talk about that. So they show Tabitha, Kaylee, and Ryan bullying. Like, they showed the preview of them bullying of all the girls. And then Candy starts screaming, which to me, like, Candy had no horse in this race. But I feel like Candy, like, really wants camera time. You know, I feel like Candy, for not being in the house that long,
I feel like she thinks that the things that she argues about are really justifiable.
She was, like, the star of the
she
reunion.
believes, like, and it was all about nothing.
Yes, it, like, you had nothing to do with it. Like, take several seats. Like, what are you screaming about?
I would never fight that hard for somebody, first of all, that I didn't know. Like, that's off top.
That's
I don't
just
even
because
know
she
this
wanted
girl.
to come in and like make her name known, and so people can, you know,
Have
back
another
to the
battle,
social media.
bitch, but have another battle. Like, that was not the battle. You should have found
Right.
something else to fight the fight for, because that was not the good fight. Like, it just wasn't the fight she should have been fighting. Like, she annoys.
Too
like,
much camera
now
time.
I'm like, at first I was like, okay, she's tolerable, and I was a little annoyed, but now, like, with her, it's just completely turned off with her entirely.
I agree. And also with Candy, I mean, there was just a lot of things I didn't like. But it's like, this is a reunion where everyone is supposed to speak. I don't feel like Tanisha did a very good job of, like, taking hold of the reunion, being like, okay, these two are going to talk, these two are going to talk. Like, everybody was
Right.
screaming too much. I don't feel like anything really got accomplished. Like, I wish there was more.
There's a lot of talking.
Yeah, I wish it was there. I think this could have been a 3-part reunion if there was more, like, heart to heart, like, speaking about what's happening. But of course, this is the
Right.
Bad Girls Club, and everybody
Right.
wants drama, and everybody wants all this.
I mean, because they
craziness.
started with drama, and then at the end they say, okay, let's see the happy moments.
Yeah.
And that's like the last 4 minutes.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So Winter calls Candy a dog face. What do you think about that? Because I mean, we've all talked about. We think Candy's pretty.
I mean, Candy is very beautiful, and I think all the ladies are beautiful in their own way. So they probably think Candy or Kaylee Winter is ugly, or however. She's like, no, bitch, I'm bomb. I know.
I'm Bob.
Yeah, when she was picking on, you know, they were both going on each other, but the whole, like, nose thing with Winter, I thought that was so stupid because I think Winter's nose is beautiful. I think she's a beautiful girl.
I think she looks
Personality-wise,
good with her
I don't think she's that
nose.
good,
Like,
but
honestly, I like her nose.
Well, it
I
was
mean,
just-
hey, these days and days that you want to get a new nose, you just go buy one, just like Tabitha
Exactly.
said.
Yeah.
So just, you know.
But
I-
she's self-conscious with her nose, and I like that. Like, how when they started talking shit, she was like, bitch, I'm bomb, and I know it.
Right.
And
Yeah.
nothing you could say can make me think otherwise.
Exactly.
And honestly, I really, like, that made me like, you go, bitch, go. Because, you know, like, sometimes, like, I feel like, you know, that's something that I could really relate to. Like, bitch, don't try and come for me and try to make me feel some type of way about how I'm looking. Like, don't nobody got time for that shit. Yeah, I just... girls and that petty shit there. Sorry, I'm cussing a lot today.
So Cabrina started screaming, which I just, to me,
She wanted-
Cabrina was like two different people. Like, first part of the reunion, I felt like she was very sophisticated, very put together, and then it was almost like a shift happened between reunion part 1 and reunion part 2.
They might have had a drink in the back.
She just completely changed. She was like super awesome, and then she just went from that to being crazy. Like, she was screaming. She was like screaming about the gang. She's like, you think
got
you're from the
hooded.
streets, and you think you're this, and I was like, whoa.
Her split personality came into effect.
Yeah, it was kind of a bit much, and then
Cabrina
like
the cook, and then Cabrina from you know.
yeah, and then I think
South
her
Side or
dress
wherever
like
she's from.
split or something. She was like holding her boob too, which I was like, well, that doesn't look good because you were talking about how you designed it, and then I think it split because she was holding it. She was like screaming, running around, and I don't know. I do not know. Cabrina and Ryan were equally relevant. Yep. Okay, so Tabitha said that everybody judges you on how you look. Thoughts? Does everybody judge you on how you look? And
Yes,
do you,
they do.
and
Just
do you,
first-
do you
yes.
judge
First
people?
impression, yes.
I think
because
people-
when you
first
first see
impression.
somebody, that's you look at them and then
But as I gotten older, I can say that I kind of look past it because after talking to people or dating people, you see that looks is not everything, and most of the people that have looks have all the bullshit.
exactly.
So I mean, but in this world, yes,
Well,
I
mine is
believe.
us.
Yeah.
We got this.
That's right.
But most people do judge you by how you look or, what you're wearing, or even when you post pictures on. I have friends that don't want you to post certain things on Instagram because they don't look up to par, or if they don't have
I have
makeup
friends
or.
that didn't want to come to Bad Girls.
I'm like, post pictures, and they're like, Camilla, you post a picture with me doing this, and I'm just like, damn, So I think people do judge you, and people want to be liked, and people want those followers. It's just what it is now.
I mean, it's not
It's
even
all about appearance.
But
and
it's like it's
perception.
not even about because it's 2016. Because there's social media. What do you do when you go to the first day of school? You dress up. You look nice because you want to do a good first impression. What do you do when you go to a job interview? Do you go in like a dirty T-shirt and like not
I've
shave?
seen some people come
Yes.
into the girl a lot.
Well, it's like you go to a job interview,
people.
put on a tie, put on a nice outfit, put on a clean new shirt. If you're going somewhere, if you you want to look right, if you want to do your hair, do your makeup, like that is not a new thing. This is something that has been going on since the dawn of time. People want to look good. That's why people get their hair done, get their nails done. So it's like to say, I don't judge, or for everybody, because Tabitha said, like, people judge you on your appearance, and then everyone went crazy, like, that nobody, like, Stephanie was like, I don't judge people on their appearance, I don't judge people on their appearance. Okay, Stephanie, so you're telling me, Stephanie, that you're such a perfect fucking person, that when you go up to somebody, or you meet somebody at a bar, or a club, or in the street, and they look a certain way, you would be like, you know what, let's get to know each other. No.
Right.
Everybody acts like they're so perfect. Like, no. Like,
No, because if you scrunchy and looking crazy, I'm going to look at you like, don't do it.
it's just,
Don't even try it.
Right? I agree.
I don't know. That just pissed me off. Like, everybody wants to act like they're so perfect and they're so above everything. And, I don't judge anybody. I don't judge anyone by their appearance. Like, girl, like, shut the fuck up. Like, yes, you do. Yes, you do judge
You
everybody.
guys got Kristen mad as
Well,
fuck.
it's like, because, people want to go on TV and act like they're so perfect and they've never done anything wrong, and they're like, I don't judge anybody. We all judge each other. That's just life. But I didn't like how they all attacked Tabitha for having an opinion. Like, everyone's like, Tabitha's stupid. Tabitha's uneducated. Well, Tabitha was saying some pretty educated things to me. Maybe she didn't go to college, but she has a lot of education in other areas. And people were just really, I don't know, I didn't like how everyone was screaming over her.
College does not determine education.
College does not determine you. It's like,
I'm sorry.
yeah, but everyone wants to act like she's so ignorant.
A lot of people that go to
I feel
college
like she was
still
saying a lot of
stupid.
things that the other girls were being ignorant to. So then Tanisha leaves. She's like, everyone's yelling. I'm not going to be involved in this. Tanisha leaves. Tanisha comes back. Cabrina just the whole time holding her boobs. I don't know why I have that circled in my notes.
Well,
I don't
that's
know
'cause
why she didn't just go
doing
outside and get it retaped or something.
Did she not bring another outfit? When
thought
you
she
went to your reunions, did you bring multiple outfits?
Yes.
No.
Oh my! I had a suitcase.
I mean,
I was season 3. Okay, we did not care. I was ready to fight, so
You had your
I
rag
wore
on
jeans. No, I didn't have no. I should have had a rag, but I had jeans on. And they were like, those jeans that kind of stretch too. So if anything happened, they wouldn't split. I was good.
Okay, so
Some
winter.
boots to kick somebody.
Well,
knock
okay,
a
with me,
eye
with
out.
my sorry, I'm reading all. We're reading all of your guys' stuff. So sorry if I'm I'm like,
We're like,
what
oh
are they
my
saying?
God.
Someone said, Kristen, you're a cunt.
Oh, no!
Thank you.
Oh my gosh!
You don't sound dumb. You were
Don't be
Thank
so
you.
mean.
Kristen, you a bitch. Okay, so.
Oh my God! First of all, you guys shouldn't be so disrespectful. You guys, come on now. Do not say
Why are
disrespectful
people
things. Why are you guys being so mean to Kristen?
Give it to me. You can give it to me. I got such
They're
hard
like, you
skin.
sucking dick of producers. What?
Dude, I have never banged a producer.
my
Well, A, I
gosh.
don't.
I'm happy I can't read
I
that
don't have
stuff,
sex with married men. B, I'm not that type of girl to be giving it out to random men. But yeah, I never had sex with a producer. I know it's a very big rumor everyone loves to say.
Is that?
Yes.
did?
Okay.
Really?
If you're
No.
my season, okay, so I was like the star of my season because everybody really liked me. I was well liked by the production team, but I also was there, and I'm just like a fun person. You know, it's the same reason why both of you were like stars of your seasons.
Right.
You have like fun personalities. So everybody said that I was edited unfairly because I had sex with a producer. Like, oh, Kristen had sex with a producer, and that's why, you know, she was edited so well. It's like, no.
No, sometimes they
Like-
give you good edits.
Yes.
No, that's just what it is. If they just like you,
I'm
like
a
your
dynamic
personality.
person. Yes, I'm a dynamic person. Like, because they showed me being crazy and a drunk bitch, but then they showed me being a bully. But then they also showed me, having a heart, like being a good person. So they kind of showed all aspects of my personality. Where someone like Brandy on my season, they just showed her being crazy. So people thought that, but no,
she's just
I
crazy.
didn't.
Well,
Right,
Well,
that
first of all,
sucks.
my sex life is none of like no one's business. But being
No
honest
one
with you
cares.
guys, I did not. And
I mean, you know what I mean?
but
Like-
the thing is, like, both of our producers were married men. Like, why would I? You know what I mean?
they
like,
were.
Yeah, like, why would I go after like two
They were married
men that
men,
are?
but they was still sleeping.
But what? Girl, don't
Not
even.
with me though, you know, because I would have been much further in this bad girl's career.
I did hear
Off the
something.
record.
Not
See,
about
after this.
me.
Oh my god,
Off the record.
I did hear from different people. Like Natalie had told me a bunch. I did hear like a bunch of different things about different girls, but that's not. But not about the
I'm
two
like,
producers,
no.
but about other people. But I'm not gonna go there. Okay. So Winter comes back and she says that she was sorry that she came at Bernicia when she was talking about her children and she was being childish, but she just wanted something kind of like to talk about almost. And Bernicia said that she was mad that she came at her for being a mom, but it's like, you know, why come at her for being a mom? Our resident mom. What do you think about? Do you think that people think that you should die because you become a mom?
I do believe that people think you're supposed to go under a rock and just become like this mother hen and just don't do anything in life anymore. And I feel like you still can be you know, you can still go out, or not as much, but you can go have, you know, a casual lounge dinner or anything with your friends, but just don't do too much because you have to be a mother first. And me personally, I love my daughter so much that I'll put her first before anything. But sometimes she said that she would do anything for herself before anybody. So I'm a little different than Bernicia. Like, I would do
heard that
anything
For your
for my
daughter,
daughter
yeah.
above and beyond. You know what I mean?
Basically, she
Like,
did. Yeah, I heard that too.
I wouldn't, as much as I want to be out there right now and like going, it's like I want to be there right now with my daughter, nurturing her, being there. She's waving now, she's walking. And if I was working,
It's important moments.
it's important moments that I just want to be there. So after I feel like a year, I'll really go.
Right.
Because I just want that time with her. And, you know, because I'm going to miss
It's so
moments.
important.
So I think that, you know, Bernicia's kids are of age. What were they? 7, 6?
Yeah, something like that.
So I think
Yeah,
that's a
they're
cool age to kind of leave and go do what you want to do, you know?
they
yeah,
have a
that her
twin
mom's
sister.
so supportive. I think that's
Yeah.
really cool.
And my mom, I know, would
Like,
take
her
my
mom
kid,
is so
my
supportive.
daughter for weeks if I needed to, if I
Right.
was filming a movie or doing whatever
Right.
work related. So I think that her mother is very supportive. I think
Yeah,
you
it's a
need
good
that,
thing.
and I think I meet people all the time. Just, you know
I
how
feel
you
like
talk about
her
it.
mother's young too.
How
I feel like
parents
her
don't
mom-
support, you know, and I'm just like, wow, I don't know where I'll be if my mother didn't support me. She's like a number one person
Dude,
in my bag.
With me, that's like one of the reasons I don't know like when I'm gonna have kids because my parents are old as hell. Like so, and they live in Massachusetts, so they live on the other side of the country. But it's like I feel like I couldn't be like, oh hey mom, like take my babies because I feel like my mom like wouldn't be able to lift them or
Right.
like wouldn't be able to do. Yes.
Well,
So-
I can't leave dealing with my grandmother
silly.
anymore because
Yeah.
she's way too busy. So my grandmother can't run. I mean, she's not like crippled or old, but she's not in the, you know,
Your
position to
grandmother
do-
and my mother are probably the same age, so that's what.
But you know what? All the girls that I went to school with that were like Caucasian white girls, they all parents were like 60 and they were like graduating high school. But hey, they had
Right.
older brothers and sisters. So because you're not the only
Yep.
No,
child.
Right. You
I'm
have
the
older
youngest.
brothers.
Exactly. So
Yeah, my mom when she had me, she was 36.
exactly. So,
So
Nice.
my oldest brother was like 30.
So I still have hope. Then.
yes,
Okay.
36 is a good age though.
Yes. But dude, my mom was
scared.
married for 10 years before she got married. Isn't that like insane? I feel like everybody to do that.
Wait, married for 10 years
Married
before
for
she
10
had
years
a
before she had her
child.
first kid.
But before she had sex?
No,
What
before
about
she
sex?
had her first
Oh,
kid.
okay. But she was having sex though.
I hope. I don't know.
That's nice. That means they traveled, they enjoyed each other.
I think it's just that they wanted money because they were so poor. Like my parents were so poor. Like my mom went to bed hungry every night. And the woman was like unbelievably thin. She still is. But yeah, it was so. But she because she was so like literally hungry as a child. Never wanted to have children until she could like afford kids, which I think is I don't know.
That's smart.
I think it's very smart.
Thank you,
yes.
Marilyn. Okay, so enough about me. So Cabrina tells Erica, like backstage, that social media doesn't matter and that bitches need to be humble. Do you think social media matters? Like,
If
If you're trying to
really
promote, if you're
matters.
trying to promote yourself or have a business, yes, it does matter.
Yeah.
Because you can
I
sell
think it
stuff on,
matters.
Instagram.
Because when
you
my
get
little
paid
sister
to
hacked
promote.
into mine, I wanted to kill that bitch, okay? And I cried and I was depressed. And then I was in a class and it was actually a case management class. And they talked about like separation anxiety and how you could have it from like a car. It could be material things. And I was like, oh my God, this is me in my Instagram. And I had to start all over. Instagram does matter. Social media matters. Yes, it does. Because I
But
still want to whip her ass for that shit.
I think it matters more to us. It matters more to people that are in like our industry than it does to other people.
Yeah, some
Because
people don't care.
all of my friends that are in Massachusetts, like literally they don't care at all about social media. I'll be like, oh my God, let me tag you on Instagram. There'll be like 10 people. They're all like, no, we don't have an
my
Instagram.
dude doesn't have social media at
Yeah,
all.
it's like
no
just
Facebook,
such
no
a-
nothing. So.
But with us, it really is a marketing tool, So I kind of agreed and disagreed with her saying that. So then they show Z and Bernicia's fight, and Tabitha calls Z a flip-flop. What did you think? I mean, I do think that Z is a flip-flop.
Z is all over the place. She don't know who she's friend with because if they tell her fuck her, then she's like, well, fuck you too. So it's like she's just.
I think it's nothing personal towards anybody with Z. I feel like she kind of shared that at the end. Like she really just trying to find herself, which is what all of those girls are on there doing. But they want to act like they're better than each other, or like they're not. They don't really have an issue. Girl, all of you guys got checked mentally before you went on that show. So you got picked for a specific reason of something that happened in your past, something that was wrong with you mentally. So don't act like, not necessarily like, oh my God, we all have mental issues, but we all had an issue. So,
do you think that Z
I hate
is
that
fake?
they all try to act like everyone's better than the other.
But do you think, I agree, do you think that Z is fake because Tabitha called Z out for being fake because she was buddy-buddy with Kaylee, but then she threw Kaylee's stuff down the stairs?
I think she just rides the wave. She's one of those persons that's just like floating with whatever's happening.
What about when Kaylee came on
I
stage?
agree.
What did you think about Kaylee?
She needs to get a backbone. She reminds me of the girl on our season, Christine. Like, just no backbone. Like, even though you don't fight, you could still stand up for yourself. Like, they sitting there like, so what you gonna say? What you gonna do? How could you let somebody kick you in the back? How could you let somebody pour stuff on you and just not do anything? Even if you don't fight.
But like Tanisha said, some people don't use physical whatever. So she
Okay,
used
well,
her
verbally.
words.
But this
I
is
feel
the
like you
Bad
can't talk
Girls
mess,
Club.
yeah.
I mean, to me,
Well,
when
her
Tanisha,
bad girl is talking crap over social media.
when Tanisha said that, I was like, that's great and all, but this is the Bad Girls
She
Club.
still let them punk her when she's like, so you didn't say nothing on Instagram?
She's like, no.
No.
It's like the
And then
no
they-
isn't even like
and then
convincing.
they show
It's
the
like, no,
receipts, and
bitch,
you're
I
like,
didn't fucking put nothing in. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
But then, did you think like everybody in the audience booing? I mean, I really feel like a lot of these people probably would have been like, you should have defended yourself, but then they're all booing. So it's like, do you think it's just because it's like a PC thing? Like, do you think people are like, oh my God, like like, boo, you're mean, you're a bully?
The audience people are.
They be
come
booing
on,
on
now.
cue. Shoot. They probably they didn't even know what they was booing about.
I feel both sides. Like, I do think that Kaylee was bullied. Of course she was bullied. We all, we saw the tapes. She was bullied. However, it's like the Bad Girls Club. You need to defend yourself. If you can't defend yourself, you shouldn't be there.
I don't really think there is a such thing as a bully on the Bad Girls Club. So really that whole labeling Tabitha
jumping
as a bully, that's bullying.
That
Yeah.
because I feel like if you're not hitting back or trying to fight back, then that's bullying. That's when it becomes bullying because you don't want to, I think I did that.
I feel like I don't know. It's like
Mad
something
shit.
about it just pisses me off. It pisses me off that Kaylee like allowed herself to be bullied. It pisses me off that she never defended herself, and it also pisses me off that she was like she kept saying, I want people to see how you are. I want the world to see your true colors. Well, they're seeing your true colors too, that you're a punk.
Right.
Like it makes her look so bad. And I feel bad for her because as Tanisha said, hey, you know, this like
I
not
feel
everybody
like somebody on my season maybe played the victim a lot and, you know, tried to do that to me,
Who?
but we won't say.
Or is it Amber? Is that what you're saying?
You know.
You know Amber's watching right now because she texts me after the show and she always tells me, she's like, you did so good. So Winter and Tabitha, like they didn't really apologize, but I think everybody wanted them to apologize. I think it's important. I mean, with my season, I bullied. I was a bully.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
I said I think I did some.
I was a bully.
Horrible things.
I was a really big bully.
I was a
attacked.
bully
Yeah, there was a girl, Christina,
I was not a
who
bully.
I attacked.
No, I was not a bully.
And I bullied her, Leah bullied her, we bullied her. But then after I saw myself and I saw what I had done, I was like, Jesus Christ. I literally bullied someone and attacked someone for no reason. And I felt genuinely bad. And I told her and she accepted my apology. So I wish that they would have apologized. But at the end of the day, I almost feel like they want to show her like that she doesn't need an apology. Like an apology doesn't mean anything, you know? It's like that's just words. Actions speak louder. So maybe in the future, Tabitha will be different.
Right, yeah. I don't know. Tabitha seemed like a nice girl when we met her,
dude,
honestly. I didn't get
she
any
seemed
of
so
the,
nice. Yeah.
the vibe. Like, usually I'm
But
like,
we didn't
really
live in a
big
house
on,
with her, you know?
Yeah,
It's like,
but I'm like one of those people that's like first impression vibes.
what did you think about?
And I didn't get a like negative vibe from her. Like, she seemed so cool.
Yeah, I think she seemed really nice. I mean, I liked her in person, but then again, you know, we weren't on a show with her, you know. I feel like.
Yeah, stay a few days in a house with somebody. You'll find
What did you think about Kaylee's outfit, hair, anything? It was like
I liked her hair.
It was so boring to me. Like her outfit was like.
but it was like a little purplish little.
But to
And then
me,
she got
she
her nose
didn't. I
pierced.
wasn't looking forward to seeing what she had on.
Yeah,
anyway.
not at
You know,
all.
She
Not
was
at
there
all.
for like 2 seconds. She was literally on. That may be the smallest amount of time anyone has ever been on the stage.
she
for the
probably told
reunion.
them that she didn't really want to be on stage.
She was
I feel
probably
like that
scared.
because she looked scared.
She was
She
probably
looked like she was a
scared. She
scared
thought
little
she was
puppy dog
gonna
on that
get-
stage. Like,
Poor
and she
girl.
probably had protection from Tanisha. Tanisha probably was like, "Girl, I got your back. I got your back. I ain't gonna let nobody do that to you."
Oh my god.
And then Persuasion comes on. What do you think about Persuasion? Outfit. I mean, she's
What was she
she's
wearing?
gorgeous.
I like her.
Red hair, right? She's like red hair.
Aledria, right?
Yeah,
Aledria.
Yeah,
Aledria.
Aledria.
I didn't pay
Aledria.
attention.
She was at the end with the red hair.
know.
I think she's beautiful. I,
was
thought her outfit
crying
was
when
cute.
she was talking.
I like how she talked. She was like,
I really liked her. And so it was interesting that her and Winter are better because when they left, I mean, she left because she bit Winter's finger and got in a fight with Winter.
but
And then
aren't they dancers?
They came,
So they probably got something coming, you know?
I don't know.
Getting
So-
that dough.
well, when they came on, they both were like, "Oh," and like hugged. They were fine. So I thought that was nice. I wish that kind of
three of
happened
them.
on the reunion instead of like beforehand. But and then they talk about her being raped, and they did that whole thing, and then
Again.
yeah, the whole rape thing.
And
they
I
talk
got
about it.
teary-eyed again, and I was like, I ain't crying this
She
time.
definitely. I think that she would be so good. They could do a spin-off show with her counseling young girls and guys who have
Oh,
been
look at
raped
that.
or
You
something.
just pitched her show. You
That
so
would be
sweet.
that would be such a good show. I would watch that because she seems like somebody she's been through stuff. She owns it when she and she's like beautiful.
Yes.
She owns it when she does something wrong.
Body is banging.
banging. I think she would be great.
She was a little
hosting
flip
show.
floppy, so I don't know about that. I
think
wouldn't.
she
What,
would
body?
be. I think.
Oh no, not the body. I'm talking
I'm
about
like,
flip
wait,
floppy
wait,
as
wait.
far
And
as
then-
how she was in the house.
Oh,
And then
okay.
Cabrina with the whole like the homeless shelter stuff. I feel like Cabrina and her could team up and have a show together where they help like homeless youth and youth that has been like affected by that. You know, I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. Do a little makeover.
And that's
or
where the
something.
social media plays effects.
Yeah.
So you guys go and make sure you guys can pitch them to get their own show.
Ladies, you want to start taking
Yeah, we're gonna
callers?
take a few calls.
Oh my God! So you guys
I
have a
can't read
stalker,
any of that. Really.
and they said they were gonna call into AfterBuzz.
Hello.
No, not a good stalker.
Hello?
Hello. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi there. My name's Nick from Canada.
Nick from
Hi.
Canada.
How's it going?
I called in when Julie and Camilla used to do AfterBuzz.
Oh,
A.
hey,
Hi.
hi.
So what did you think about tonight's episode?
It was very, very. Oh gosh! Thank goodness it was a 2-part reunion because it wasn't that interesting.
Yeah.
I agree.
Totally agree. What did you think
Well,
about the
like-
season?
The season overall, I think the season was pretty good. After they made it, they had enough drama. This is kind of hard to say, but I think Kaylee is actually one of the most important parts of the season because she caused all this drama on the reunion.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Her
gave
name
this
was brought up
movie.
so much.
Yeah, and they brought her
she
for a
only had-
second.
They used you, Kaylee.
I know. Do you think?
Well, yeah, it's
She
like
was a
she didn't
storyline.
have to be there, really, but like just because of what happened to her, like Candy started going off on everyone, and like it led to that whole thing at the end of the reunion where she just dragged Tabitha right across the stage.
And it's all behind Kaylee. Yeah, that's pointless.
Very
she just
true.
wanted to be relevant. She annoyed me. I'm completely annoyed with Candy.
Well, thank you so
One
much
of
for
the things
coming.
about-
Sorry, what were you
what?
going to say? Finish your thought, and then I'm going to have to let you go, but finish your thought.
Oh, that's really fun. One of the things about Candy is she starts saying that you can't feel you're better than anyone or you're greater than them. But then at the start, she's throwing like candy at Winter and she's calling her trash. So that was pretty hypocritical.
Yeah, I agree. Very hypocritical. I think that Candy just really wanted camera time.
Somebody said, look, this is your last 10 minutes, so you better make it go.
I totally agree. Well, thank you so much for calling. Have a great night.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take another caller. Hello, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Caitlin from Brooklyn.
Hi, Caitlin. How are you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. So, what are your thoughts about this episode and this season in general?
I liked the season. At first, I didn't, because you know how like they leak the little clips or whatever before the season started. So I had my my little. I thought I didn't like the
You'd
girls at
prejudge,
first. I
you'd
really
prejudge
didn't.
them a little bit.
Yeah, like I didn't like them at all. But as I watched the show, like I really do like them. Except for Z, I didn't like Adrian at all, especially what she tried to do today. Like, what was she doing?
Not a cute look. I agree.
Adrian's a bit over the top anyway.
Who is your favorite outfit? Like, who wore your favorite outfit in the reunion?
Definitely Dream.
I agree. I love that dress. It's so beautiful.
Can I just say something though?
Yeah, of course.
Because I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Like, you guys are the best hosts. But the comment section is like really being disrespectful to y'all. Like, I just don't appreciate it at all. And I really just don't. It's
Well,
making me
thank
so
you.
angry.
Well,
guys.
thank you for appreciating us.
Right? Thank you
we
so
appreciate
much.
But
Thank
girl,
you for listening.
We are grown
watching.
women with very hard skin, so
Yes.
Right.
give it
Yeah.
to me.
I don't even
For
read the
real,
comments,
they're
and I'm
just doing the
blind, so
most.
I
Like,
can't
I
even
feel
see
like,
them.
they just-
Whatever they're saying, you guys, I
Oh.
can't see. I'm kind
I
of
know.
blind. So.
It's completely
Need my
fine.
glasses.
So thank you so much for calling. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, she's-
Happy
She's a
holidays.
sweetheart. That's her voice. So, what did you guys think about Candy jumping Tabitha at the very end?
Sneak dissing from the back.
That to me was so lame. And her face, even, she was like,
She had the
it's like-
sneaky face like,
yeah.
but you know what? I can't, before I come in, because they're going to drag me. On my reunion, I actually did that to Elise as well. I was like, they had tried to jump me, so any given time, place, I was trying to get them. You know what I mean? So I just went full-fledged and tried to grab her, but she see me coming. She see me coming around. I didn't come to sneak
All-Star?
this. No, not All-Star. On 8, season 8. But she see me coming. But, I mean, I would have to say I felt really bad doing that kind of stuff because I want you to see me for sure coming to. So, Candy, that was kind of like, you
Dude,
shouldn't
I mean,
do
that was unbelievable. Like, Tabitha was just walking. She was like holding her dress up, walking.
And
I
he
mean,
said, why would you drag
that
her?
happened to me on my season. I was like fixing my dress, and Erica attacked me. But then, I mean, Kat had my back because Kat's my girl. But yeah, like Kat snatched her when she was trying to snatch me. But yeah, that like I think that happens a lot. But I've never seen it. That was like
That was a real
that
one.
was a real. That was literally
drag.
her back. When it happened on my season, they literally slowed it down, and then they put like a bubble around me, so you could see that I wasn't even looking. You could see that I was like looking at the ground, and they showed her like charging me. But with this, it's like you didn't even need to do that. Like it was her back. She grabbed her by her hair on her back, and she was so like sneaky about doing it.
She was just walking over there like what she had. That's not funny, but the way her face expression, it was like very,
Tabitha was
very.
not ready at
she
all.
wasn't ready.
I know, like girl. We're gonna take another caller.
They planned that.
Hello. Oh, hello. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hello. Hi. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is DeMario, and I'm calling from the Bay Area.
Oh,
Bay Area.
Like that.
Hey.
Telling people that phony words.
Demario, what did you think about Candy jumping? I would say it was jumping. What do you think about her jumping Tabitha?
What did I think about Candy jumping?
Yeah, Tabitha.
Jumping on
I
her.
did not like that at all. I think that was totally fake. Like, and that was just whack and weak.
Yeah, like if you're gonna fight somebody. Don't grab them by the back.
Yeah, I feel like if she was gonna do it, she should have done it like when they were sitting down. Like, don't wait till she turned her back.
Right.
Completely.
She probably tried to do it
she had a
so
lot of
sneaky so
time.
nobody would like catch her because. If you would have just
security,
attacked,
she wouldn't have got
security
to
would have
her.
swarmed. So she
Yeah, 'cause
probably
they were-
felt like this is my
They
last
were in the
opportunity.
way of everything. You couldn't even see some of the fight because they were so in
It
the
was
way.
too
I'm
security
so
heavy.
annoyed.
But I'm gonna have to let you go because we're gonna take one more caller and then.
Demario.
So bye, Demario.
Bye,
It was so nice
Demario.
calling. Thank
Bye,
you.
love you guys.
Bye,
Love you too.
Okay, so we have 2 callers left. I'm gonna take those 2 callers real quick, and then we're done with callers. Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name's Steve.
Hey, could
From
you
New
turn
York.
down your computer or whatever you're watching us on? I can't hear you.
Hello?
Oh,
Yes.
hi. So what did you think about Candy jumping Tabitha?
I really thought that was like really like unnecessary because it wasn't really her fight to begin with.
That part.
You know?
Yeah.
What did you think about
she should've
Cabrina
just-
jumping in too?
I know what was Cabrina doing.
What did you think about Cabrina jumping in as well?
We just wanted.
I think she shouldn't have done that either because, like, to be honest, both of them, like, they weren't in the house when Dream Doll was in the house and Winter and the whole situation, so they wouldn't know the real, like, tea behind it, you know?
Yeah,
Yep.
I agree.
Like,
I mean, it
they
wasn't
wouldn't, like-
her fight.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't their fight to begin with. Like,
And if the
they
girl
should've
wasn't
they
fighting
didn't
for
really-
herself,
they
why are
didn't
you
need
fighting
epic
for her?
That part.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't even fighting for
Completely agree.
herself.
Well, thank you so much for calling. Sorry, I'm like so quick to cut you off, but we have one more
It's all
caller we
right.
have to
I
get
love you
to.
guys anyway.
Thank you.
Love you
so
too.
much. Thank
Happy
you so much for
holidays.
calling. Happy
Bye.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
We're taking another caller. Hello, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, yo, it's Tyler.
Hey.
What do you think about this reunion in general compared to other reunions? Do you have any final
This
thoughts?
reunion, can I cut? This reunion was fucking corny. It disappointed me.
Right?
Like, I couldn't wait for.
Oh, did we cut him off?
Hello.
Oh, I think we lost him. Okay, so we're gonna take one more caller. Hello, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Savion. I'm calling from Missouri.
Hi, Travion from Missouri. What did you think about this reunion? What are your final thoughts? And you're our final caller, so make it count.
Yay! I think it was better than the first reunion for one. I like that Winter came out and ran up on Candy because she deserved it. She didn't have any business doing what she did to Dream. Could care less.
Everybody's like half and half. Like some people are
Mhm.
happy that happened. Some people aren't happy. I don't know. I think it was weak personally. I think if she wanted to fight her, she should have fought her like face to face.
Oh yeah, Candy for sure.
Yeah.
Should have.
Yeah, Candy and that.
And like he said, she shouldn't even wanted to fight her in the first place.
Yeah, it shouldn't have wanted to fight her. Oh, is that what you said? Sorry, I like misunderstood.
And I just had, like, if you were like, if anyone should have done what they did to Dream, it should have been Kaylee. For Candy to do that, it's like, for what? Like, if anybody should have snatched Dream, it should have been Kaylee, not Candy.
I wish they got into a
even
fight.
in the house.
Did you really want Kaylee? Because I wanted Kaylee to fight. I wanted Kaylee to I wanted to see something. Normally, I'm not like, oh, I want people to fight, but I wanted to see her fight.
Yeah, but it's just so weird. It's like she like they showed in the episode. She does talk about them on Twitter and stuff. But like when she's in their face, she doesn't have nothing to say. And for her to say for her not to be fighting back, but she fought Winter more than one time that wasn't shown in the actual season that Winter even said that they fought more than one time that we didn't see. So why couldn't she have she could have stuck up for herself, but she just wants to play the victim, so no, she doesn't get any cool points. Like you can't just go on people online talking about people, and then when they come for you, pretend like you're not gonna stick up for yourself.
Yeah, that was very lame that she was like, oh, and weak. She was like, I didn't talk about you. And then they showed the screenshots.
I'm like, oh gosh. Receipts.
Like, oh my God. Yeah, you got all them
goodness.
receipts. Girl. Well, thank you so much for calling.
You're welcome. Love you guys.
Bye. Love you too.
Thank you guys all so much for calling. We're not going to take any more callers. I'm sorry if I'm like cutting off people, but we literally only had a few minutes left. So what is everyone's final thoughts about this season?
My final thoughts about the season is I'm glad it's a wrap.
Right.
Well, because I just feel like the girls, they just needed something to do. I don't think it was authentic enough, like where they were just having a good time. It was just like everybody wanted to force themselves to have a fight or have an argument or not be friends. Or can we just have fun again and party and get drunk and then have drunk fights? And more so than, you know, like really not having I'm arguing with you because I'm not your friend. But overall, I thought the season was great. The girls were beautiful. Z, everybody, I just hope, you know, you guys can make whatever dreams come true that you guys came on the show for, because it seems like everybody came on the show for something instead of just coming for the Bad Girls Club.
Right.
As when we were on there, it was like, we're coming to have fun.
Yeah.
So it seems like everybody had a business venture and wanted to, you know. So I think, you know,
Get back to basics, Bad Girls Club.
Right. Get back to the basics.
Get back to you know.
To the script.
Girls hopping on different dicks.
Right. They don't bring guys back in the house anymore or do anything like that.
Yeah.
But
It's probably a hazard now.
I'm looking forward to the new season. I mean, I want to see what new girls they have.
East
who they
versus
cast.
West. I'm feeling this. West Coast.
East Coast right here.
Hey,
East
West Coast. Is that the new season
We're
gonna be?
Hey, we're really gonna have an East Coast West Coast battle on the panel
it is.
too.
Because it's West Coast, baby.
Yeah, that's right, East Coast. So, Kayla, any last thoughts?
My last thoughts are I'm definitely happy that this season is over, because I expected more from the reunion. I expected a little more from the season too, as far as like they didn't go on a trip, stuff like that. So it was a little more boring for me, but I did enjoy watching most of the ladies. It was only a few that was just like, eh. But yeah, I'm ready for the next season.
I agree. I'm ready for season 17. I'm very excited for season 17. I think it should be really good. I've already reached out to some of the girls about coming on our show for next season. So, oh my God, I'm like, I'm so sad.
I know, this is like your go-to job.
I know, like, I love this.
Me
I
too.
love AfterBuzz. This was my first time as the lead host, which I know everybody misses Jesse. I miss Jesse too, but he's too busy, so I had to like fill his very big shoes. So this was such a fun season. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you appreciated like us getting the girls. Like just talking to those girls is just coordinating them is a hell of a thing. Anyway,
You did an amazing job.
Oh, thank you.
You really did. And you look
thank
beautiful. And
you.
Kristen, I'm just so proud of you.
Thank you. So everyone, how can they find us all on social media?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at I am Camilla P, Instagram and Snapchat at The Real Camilla P.
And for me, you can find me at Bad Girl KC. That's going to be the Snapchat. That's also going to be my Twitter. And then if you want to look for me on Instagram, it's going to be Back by Popular Demand, and that's with 2 Ks.
You can find me everywhere at Kristen Kelly TV. I'm going to leave a comment below so you can go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. And I have 2 new videos coming out, both on Bad Girl Club T for all of you. And then also you can find me on Snapchat at Miss Chris Kelly. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh my God, I can't believe it's done. This is amazing. This is a crazy season. So East Coast, West Coast, we will see you guys next season on Bad Girls Club AfterBuzz TV. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Just like
a poet.
Yeah.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.